Back to the first snow of the season at the end of November, Sioux City Police responded to 19 crashes in the first 12 hours of snowfall and 88 that same weekend. Tonight, police are sharing even more tips to stay safe if you do have to get out and travel on those icy roads. Now, Sioux City Police say the bottom line, of course, you should not get out and drive this weekend if you don't have to. But, of course, if you do, police want to remind you to check road conditions ahead of time. Give yourself more time to get to that destination and allow more space between yourself and other drivers.
The number one tip that we can give you to prevent any accidents is to slow down and give yourself extra time to go where you need to. Speed limits are limits. It's not a goal. So the speed limits are set for ideal conditions.
It's also important to make sure you do have a full tank of gas. And one thing to watch out for if you choose to drive tomorrow is black ice. It is hard to see and even harder, of course, to navigate.
The Iowa DOT has tips that could save your life. Here's KTIV's Connor Trett.
The U.S. Forest Service defines black ice as a glaze that forms on surfaces because of a light freezing rain or because of melting and refreezing of snow. It's called black ice because it tends to look like the rest of the pavement on the road, although in reality it's actually clear. That makes it much harder to see and can increase the potential risk of crashes while driving. And for those who drive larger vehicles like a pickup truck or an SUV, while they might be heavier and be more safe in the event of a crash, they also tend to have a higher center of gravity, which could increase the risk of crashing or rollovers in the event of losing control on black ice. If while driving your vehicle begins to slide, the Iowa DOT says to take your foot off the gas and shift into neutral. While it may be a natural reaction to just slam on the brakes when you feel like you're starting to skid, that could cause you to lose control and skid even further. If you do start to skid, just lightly tap on the brakes, and Iowa DOT says to steer the wheel in the direction of the skid. That should help to get your car back on the right track. The Iowa DOT also says to never use cruise control in snowy or icy conditions. The driver needs to be in full control at all times. You can stay up to date on road conditions by calling 511 or using a 511 app on your smartphone or simply downloading the First Alert Weather app from your favorite app store.
And Sioux City Police stress the best way to avoid an accident on icy roads is to avoid driving on them altogether.
Every Siouxland state has a website dedicated to up-to-the-minute road conditions. In Iowa, it's 511ia.org. In Nebraska, it's 511.nebraska.gov. And in South Dakota, it's sd511.org. Road conditions in all three Siouxland states are also available through the KTIV homepage and the First Alert Weather app. That, by the way, a free download from the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.